Heyo everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a clean with me video. This is technically like a 2-day clean because, well, you know, actually I don't even know. I'm not quite sure how moms that are doing it by themselves manage to clean the whole house in one day. I haven't figured out that part yet. Maybe it's witchcraft. I'm not sure. My house isn't even that big, and yet I still can't manage to clean the whole house in a single day with 2 kids. And even when my husband was home, I mean, that was like a far stretch if we got everything done in one day. But by myself, yeah, no, baby girl, absolutely not. But anyway, y'all aren't here to hear me complain. We're here to watch me clean. And as usual, I start off in the kitchen because the kitchen and the dining room are kind of like my must-have clean areas. So I didn't actually have many dishes to clean on this day because I had just given Navy a bath in the sink the night before, so I didn't have much to do. I typically already hand wash the drying mat and her baby bottles, but there's just like a couple dishes that I need to do, so I just hand wash those instead of sticking them in the dishwasher. But day 2, you'll see I have a lot more dishes to do. But if y'all see me dancing throughout this video, don't mind me, okay? Alexa was on point with the playlist on this day. Usually I can't get her to act right and she just plays a bunch of nonsense and I always have to tell her to skip a song. But on this day, she was playing my jams, so I'm dancing along through this video. But yeah, we're just gonna clean up the kitchen a bit, wipe things down, do the dishes, you know, the usual.
This feeling I can leave. I'm working and I'm dreaming. Will you dare to give it all up and walk by my side? Do you see the road? Do you hear it's cold? See the sun goes down, driving lights in hearts, counting trees around.
Y'all, this right here is my favorite part of cleaning the kitchen. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me feel so good inside. Like, it touches a certain spot in my soul that just makes me so in love. I am obsessed with cleaning my sink after the dishes, like all that soap and just like watching it kind of like foam around. I love it. And then drying the sink, it just looks so clean and crisp. I don't know, does anybody else have like a weird obsession of cleaning? Like, what's your favorite thing to clean? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Just get me.
I don't know where we go. I feel like it's changed love. I'm losing my mind, feeling that kind of love. I feel like a deep hole. Will you give me something that I can give you here? If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. Here I am, falling down, crashing down, and I feel like I don't need you. Here I am, falling down, deep inside, and I feel like I don't need you. Sun shining and all these good times, we know we had something. Don't feel the vibe when we're not floating. Ain't no good time when it's the darkest sin. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. Here I am, falling down, crashing down, and I feel like I don't need you. Here I am, falling down, deep inside, and I feel like I don't need you.
In case anyone is wondering, yes, I did re-clean and re-dry the sink after this. I'm a bit crazy. Then moving on into the dining room. I mentioned this in a previous video, but if you've known me for a while or followed me on my old channel, then you know that I like to keep my dining table set at all times. It's a really big deal to me for some reason. I don't know, I just like looking at it and when it's all ready to go and decorated at all times. So I'm not just doing it for YouTube. This is how I actually keep the table, but I'm going to clean it and then just reset it. Also, y'all, don't come for me in the comment section. I know I've been saying for a year now that we were gonna fix this table. My husband was supposed to resand it and repaint it before he left. He ran out of time, and y'all know I don't have the time to do it. So we're just gonna keep going with this unfinished look that we got going on, and we're just gonna ignore that I've been saying for a year we were gonna get it fixed, okay? Next, I'm going to just kind of vacuum the hard floors in the kitchen and dining and the little rug here. I do vacuum 3 times a day because we have 2 big dogs, in case you haven't noticed yet. The big dark one there, that's our male. His name is Jaeger. He is 2 years old, and we got him when he was 8 months from another family. They were going to put him down for whatever reason, so we took him in. And Aura, the light colored one, which you'll see her here in a minute, she is 4 years old, and we bought her when she was 6 weeks old. We got her as an itty bitty puppy. So those are my fur babies, in case you're wondering. Moving on into our living room, which kind of just became a big cluster F of a bunch of things. We couldn't even sit on our couch. I don't even know what was going on. We just had stuff going on everywhere, on the floors, on the couch, on the coffee table. I don't even know, but it needed to be done. It was starting to stress me out. Here I'm half-assing cleaning the coffee table, desk, and TV stand, and that's only because my son wiped it all down the day before. He told me, "Mommy, this is dusty." So he took it upon himself to clean it for me, so I just gave it another quick wipe down. but the kitchen is all clean, the dining room is all clean, and the living room, it was like such a breath of fresh air. I actually can't stand a messy house, and I try to clean every day as much as I possibly can for like my sanity, but sometimes it just kind of gets ahead of me and stuff gets everywhere. But anyway, next I'm moving on into the nursery, which doesn't really get messy because we don't really spend a lot of time in there. Sometimes I do end up like throwing stuff in there to like get it out of the way when I don't have time to clean. So I did have some like few things to pick up, but mostly I just needed to kind of reorganize, especially when it came to like her diapers, because I traded all her size 2 diapers out and put all her size 3 diapers in. The size 2 was just not fitting anymore despite my efforts of trying to finish all of them. But actually here in a minute you'll see me pack up all the size 2 diapers, and I'm actually trading them out for breast milk from another mom. If you've been following me, you know that I don't produce enough breast milk on my own to feed my daughter. I can't keep up with her. So lately I've just been swapping breast milk with a mom for the diapers that we're no longer using because her baby's just like right behind mine. So it works out perfectly.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. You say at least it was worth the try.
Next, I'm just going through like the big pieces of furniture and bigger objects and just wiping them down with the Dreft multi-purpose spray. I bought this specifically for the nursery just because it smells like baby, and when I wiped it down I didn't want it to smell like the rest of the house. I wanted it to smell like baby, so I really only used this for her room, and I'm kind of obsessed with it actually. I feel like it does a really good job cleaning everything, and that scent is just everything to me.
I will call all your bluff, 'cause using bodies isn't.
But that was going to be it for my day 1 cleaning. I had other things I needed to get done, so I stopped there. Onward to day 2. Guys, look at me here, keeping my word. I told you I would have more dishes to do. I don't know how we always have so many dishes. Only 2 of us are eating the plates, and one of them is a child. But I do dishes like 2 to 3 times a day as well. I really don't understand it. But here in a minute, you'll see me do another outfit change, because after I did the dishes this morning, I did work out and shower and put on like a different pair of workout clothes. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But I do like to kind of pre-wash my dishes before I actually put them in the dishwasher, kind of like a double tap. And then after that, I worked on my kids' bathroom. Typically, my son is in charge of cleaning his bathroom, but he just does like a wipe down with a Clorox wipe everywhere, and then he'll get the toilet brush and clean the toilet because he's a boy, y'all. They are so gross. His bathroom, I can't be in there every single day cleaning it. So he's in charge of that, but I wanted to do like a kind of deeper scrub, not quite a deep clean, but like halfway between a regular clean and a deep clean, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of like scrubbed things down, wiped the cupboards and things like that, and I did the toilet. Someone commented on my last bathroom clean video, not in a rude way, but she mentioned, you know, use a different sponge for the inside of your toilet than the outside of your toilet. I definitely do use 2 different sponges because it's disgusting. I personally don't like to clean with the toilet brush, and you'll see here in a minute why. When it comes to the inside of the toilet, I just feel like every time I used a toilet brush, it doesn't really get in that, like, you know, valley kind of crevice area underneath the toilet. And you'll see when I get in there with the sponge, it's pretty gross, but I wanted to show you. I don't feel like the brush cleans it that well. And like I said, when my son does it, I let him use the toilet brush, but for me, I personally like to use the sponge. And yes, I do throw those sponges away. I use them one time when it comes to the bathroom, just because, like I said, my son, y'all, there's pee everywhere. Like, it's just gross. I don't plan on using those sponges again. I use a separate sponge for my bathroom because I am not that disgusting, okay? And I just can't be carrying around poopy sponges and urine sponges all over the place. So I do throw those away. And I think that's another reason why I prefer the sponges over like the brushes. I don't know. I don't like reusing those. But like I said, my son does use the brush throughout the week to clean his toilet so it doesn't become too much of a disaster. And also, I use the Barkeepers first, the powder, to clean everything, and I spray like a water bottle on top so it kind of like suds up a bit and scrub things down. And then I go in with everything afterwards with the antibacterial bathroom spray from Method, which I just poured into this like other container so it matches everything. But I like to clean with the powder first and then spray everything with the antibacterial spray. Not realizing that it wouldn't work with my daughter's skin, I had stocked up on all the Baby Dove body washes and lotions, but it irritated her, so she uses the Cetaphil, but the Dove works for me and my son perfectly fine, so we actually use those so they don't go to waste. But yeah, this is my kid's bathroom. Okay, finally, we are moving into my room, and this is where we spend most of our time, especially in the morning and evenings. It's just kind of easier with the baby. This is where the dogs spend most of their time, so it gets the dustiest and hairiest because of that, and it's just the clutter kind of gets out of control. This room sees the least amount of love, unfortunately, but I try my best to keep it somewhat clean because this is technically my space. But I did get a new record the other day, which I'm pretty excited about, so I wanted to play it while I clean the room. And you guys will not see me do laundry in this video, and that's because I have designated laundry days. I try not to do laundry on my heavier cleaning days, just because if I do that, then I won't really have time for anything else, and I can't spend a whole day cleaning. I have other responsibilities and whatnot. But if you want to see like my weekly cleaning schedule that includes my laundry days and how I go about each day cleaning the house, let me know and I will work on a video for that for you guys. But I'm mentioning the laundry because you'll see I have no sheets on the bed. I did have to wash my sheets on this day like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's because Navy, when I was changing her diaper, she decided to pee literally everywhere. I have not seen so much pee from a baby in my life, and I was so upset. And not because she just peed everywhere. Y'all, making the bed is like my least favorite thing to do. It is so exhausting for me. The duvet cover, I don't understand the science behind it. My husband always did the laundry and the duvet cover, but it is so exhausting. Like, it tires me the heck out. And I do all that work just to realize that I put the duvet cover on inside out. And then I'm like, you know what, screw it, we'll just keep going. And then I put on the fitted sheet and realize that that's inside out. So basically what I'm saying is my bed is made, but everything's on the wrong way. But I did not have the patience or the energy to fix it. So that's kind of my story on how I made my bed on this day. And then after I flipped off my bed, I cleaned the bathroom. People have been asking me, where's all your husband's stuff in your bathroom? He is gone for the Navy right now, so his stuff is safely put away. Please don't think that I just completely ignore my husband's like hygiene and things like that. If he was there, his stuff would be organized just like mine on the shelves and everything, but he's gone. So I kind of have the whole, small little master bathroom to myself right now.
Game of hide and seek. Where do I go from here? Walls are tumbling down. Should voices passing by too fast to recognize, caught inside my mind.
Next, I'm just going to put carpet powder in all the bedrooms. You guys won't ever really see me clean my son's room unless I just have to reorganize it. Like if he gets more toys and things get a bit chaotic and it needs to be reworked, then I'll go in there. But for the most part, it's my son's job to keep his room clean. He has bins for everything. He knows where everything's supposed to go. If I try to clean it, then I will be cleaning it 24/7, and that's just an extra stress that I don't need. And he's pretty good about keeping it clean. I just ask that he keeps everything off the floor, especially if he's done playing with it, so I can go in there and vacuum and do whatever I need to do on the floor. Plus, his sister will be crawling soon and things like that. So I just need his floor picked up. He's really big into like organizing and things. If you take my kid to a store, he will sit there and rework the shelves to make everything look cohesive and nice and beautiful. He actually really likes it. Plus, he's home all day, every day because of COVID. So it just makes more sense for him to have reign over his own bedroom. And then I was going to re-vacuum all the hard floors, but with the baby and everything, I just didn't have the time. So I put Karen to work. And yes, her name is Karen, my robot vacuum, because she kind of has a mind of her own. But I did vacuum all the bathroom floors, and I was going to mop, you guys, but it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and that just makes no sense. The dogs will just track in dirt and mud, and my mopping would have been for absolutely nothing. So I skipped it for this time being, but typically I do mop after I vacuum. But y'all, that is it for this Clean With Me video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week and upcoming weekend. Stay safe, you guys. Love you all so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.